Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video here on the Shock Nation channel. My name is Carl, and today guys we're going to be looking at the free-to-play options that you can have for your Hu Tao. Now this video is specifically for you guys who pulled for Hu Tao and you guys want to know the free-to-play options that you can use for your Hu Tao, the weapons, what talents you should be ascending, and the different characters that you can synergize with Hu Tao. So that is what we're going to talk about in this video. So if you guys do enjoy these types of videos, maybe we can do some characters in the future, some upcoming characters, like maybe reruns and upcoming characters, then definitely hit the like button down below guys. You can always subscribe to this channel. Also guys, you can also check my live stream channel. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can check that all out. But without further ado, let's begin the video. In my opinion, Hu Tao is one of the best, if not the best characters in the game so far. In terms of just the damage output that she can do is absolutely crazy. Like, there's so many synergies that you can use for Hu Tao. So basically we're going to talk about the characters first in this part of the video. So I'd say like any single character can synergize with Hu Tao. I'd say good synergies for Hu Tao. I'd say Zhongli for shields is very nice. I actually have Zhongli in one of my lineups currently. I use Zhongli basically on majority of my lineups. I actually use Zhongli just because of the shield and the extra damage he can provide. I'd say cryo characters would very much benefit your Hu Tao, just so you can proc that melt. Melt does extreme amounts of damage whenever you synergize it with a pyro. And I believe that one of the most amazing characters, if not the most amazing synergy with Hu Tao, is Xingqiu, just because of the constant vaporize that you can do. The extra damage that you can do with Xingqiu is actually really amazing. I would recommend that you guys actually build him. I am currently actually building him right now. Right now he's at like level 50. I'm gonna try to get him to at least level 70 or 80 just so that I can match up with extreme amounts of damage that you can do with the vaporized comp. I'd say Albedo right now, the other 5-star that I have, is really insane just because of the extra elemental mastery he gives. So that is insane. Just basically a lot of characters work, like Zhangling can work. Beidou is insane just because of the ultimate that she provides. Like, any type of character can work in different scenarios. So the team comp, the team building is definitely up to the preference for you guys. So now guys, we're going to be talking about the weapon choices for your Hu Tao. So before we start with the weapons, right now my Hu Tao is at level 90 with about 1000 attack, and right now my current advanced stats right now is about 35% crit rate and 200% crit damage. Now I will be explaining in a bit why I have these certain amount of numbers. So right here, the weapon that I currently have selected, this weapon is probably the best, if not one of the best free-to-play options that you can have for your Hu Tao, and it's called Dragon's Bane. I have it currently at refinement 3, and it basically gives elemental mastery, which is insane for team comps like Xingqiu. You can synergize it with Chongyun and other characters that you have in mind. Also, the passive increases damage against opponents affected by Hydra or Pyro by about 28% for refinement 3, and I think it gives like about 35 to 36% by refinement 5. There are also different spears that you can use, but I wouldn't recommend that you guys actually use these spears for Hu Tao. One of those is the Crescent Pike, just because physical damage bonus doesn't really, give that much benefit on your Hu Tao, just because Hu Tao's base attack is probably one of the worst base attacks there is, and the thing that makes up for that loss of base attack is the amount of pyro damage and synergy that she can do with other characters. Another spear that also has physical damage bonus is the Dragon Spine Spear. So these two can be viable if these are the only spears that you guys have on your Hu Tao as a 4-star. You can also use Favonius Lance if you guys want that energy recharge. You guys want to always proc your ultimate ready. The passive is actually pretty good, and you can always have more energy recharge if you guys would like to. And another spear that I actually don't have right now is the Prototype Star Glitter. So Prototype Star Glitter is actually pretty good in terms of the passive that it gives, which is the extra elemental skill damage. And the elemental damage that it gives is actually pretty good for Hu Tao, just because you will be always doing the pyro damage. So right now, the current weapon that I actually use is Deathmatch. That is the reason why I don't have it switched right now on my Hu Tao. So if I switch to Deathmatch, my crit rate now increases to 71%, and my crit damage actually does about the same damage that I get, just because I'm able to proc my crit rate as fast as possible. You will always be critting at this point, so Deathmatch is like good if you can be able to get the battle pass. So if you guys have the battle pass, if you guys are still deciding on what weapon you should get for the battle pass and you have Hu Tao, then Deathmatch is a definite must get for you guys. But this is basically for the low spenders and the low spenders into the game. So if you guys have the battle pass, I definitely recommend Deathmatch. But this video is basically for free-to-play options, so I wouldn't recommend Deathmatch if you are free-to-play. Also, the shop weapons right here, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Let me pop into the shop weapons right now. So right now, the Star Glitter exchange, we have the Blackcliff Pole, which actually gives crit damage. Now, I would technically recommend you guys actually getting the Blackcliff Pole if you guys don't have a weapon right now for Hu Tao, but a lot of times you would definitely want to use your Star Glitters for Intertwined Fates if you guys want to roll on, like, let's say certain characters, if you guys want to roll on Hu Tao more, and some sort of like that. But if you guys want to get Blackcliff Pole, then you can do so. If you already have Deathmatch and you're thinking of getting Blackcliff Pole, then it's definitely unnecessary that you guys get it. Also guys, I will be talking about this in another video, so if you guys want me to discuss about the different weapons, then I will do a separate video for that sooner or later. Finally guys, we have the talents. So currently my talents right now, my normal attack is at level 6, my elemental skill is at level 9, and my elemental burst is at level 7. Now basically, I would recommend that you go for your elemental skill first, just because this is the bread and butter of your Hu Tao. This is where your all of your damage will come through, and basically this will do extreme amounts of damage for your Hu Tao. Another extreme amount of damage source that you can have for your Hu Tao is the elemental burst. I've seen a lot of one-shot compilations of this elemental burst with synergies with other team comps, and it is really insane. But for me, I would say after you build your elemental skill, I would say you can also focus more on your auto attacks, just because of the low base attack that Hu Tao has. And once you actually run out of your E skill, you're gonna have to want to swap out to your different other characters. But after that, if you still don't have your elemental skill up, you will still be doing the normal attacks. So basically upgrading these normal attacks will definitely benefit you guys for more damage output. For artifacts guys, I would recommend that you guys actually run a 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames. I currently don't have it right now, but if I actually switch to this Crimson Witch Sands, I will actually get the 4-piece set. which if you guys don't know what it does, it increases your overload and burning damage by 40%, it increases vaporize and melt damage by 15%, and using the elemental skill increases the 2P set bonus by 50%, so you get more pyro damage bonus, which is actually pretty insane for your Hu Tao. So I would definitely recommend a 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames. Now, I am currently testing the other artifacts, so I'll definitely make a separate video for that soon as well, if there are different artifacts that I see that are very viable on your Hu Tao. Now, for your circlet actually, or for your goblet, I would recommend that this is actually interchangeable. So since I have deathmatch, I definitely would want to run crit damage instead, just because I don't want to actually cap on crit rate and actually lose on more crit damage. So if you have weapons that give crit rate, or if you guys have weapons that give crit damage, then you have to basically correspond to that certain amount of crit damage and crit rate. Basically a crit rate to crit damage ratio. So let's say you have the Blackcliff pole from the Star Glitter shop. Basically you would want to run a crit rate hat instead of a crit damage hat, just because you guys, like I said, you guys want to run more crit rate, just so that you will always crit on your Hu Tao. Finally guys, for substats, I definitely recommend that you guys focus more on crit rate, crit damage as much as possible, and you can go for a little bit of HP percentage. Like any flat stat, of course, is definitely unnecessary, but those are basically the 3 main substats that I see for your artifacts. Basically, you would want crit rate, crit damage, and HP on your substats. Anyways, guys, that is all for the video. I really hope that you guys did learn something from this free-to-play guide. I will be making more videos like this in the future, so if you guys do enjoy this video, please hit the like button down below. You can always subscribe if you guys would like to see more videos like this in the future. Also guys, like I said, check out the live stream channel that I do. I'll be putting the link in the description, guys, for all of that. If you guys have any clarifications, if you guys want to leave me with more information with a free-to-play guide for Hu Tao, if you guys have more information that you can give for me, basically, you know, if you guys have any more information that you guys want to show to me, guys, then leave a comment down below. I'll be reading every single comment that you guys leave in this comment section, so I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately, guys. You guys have been amazing, guys. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna head out for now. Have an amazing day. Peace out.